Hi guys, so I am back for my 17-week pregnancy update. I have quite a bit of things to go over. It doesn't look this bad really though, but um, I believe my last update was 13 weeks, I want to say. So I've been gone a month. Honestly, there really isn't a lot to talk about this early, so that's kind of why I skipped a few weeks. I mean, usually everything's the same. Um, I came up with a bunch of questions that maybe I can go over every pregnancy update to help me kind of talk a little more. In the last videos, I seem to talk about really nothing that important, um, and so it's really not helping me in the long run to, look back at these and enjoy them if I'm talking about random other things. So I found a list of basically questions, and I think Anna Saccone, the Style Diet, uses these. I'm not sure if she made them up or if she found them from somewhere else also, but I thought maybe we could go through a few of them. But before that, I don't know, there just seems to be so much that I want to talk about because I didn't really I didn't really start out on pregnancy vlogs on the right foot. I just sort of started them without letting anybody know a little about myself or my family. So I think I'm going to make a video after this explaining kind of my situation, my story that has led up to this point. So I've been wanting to do this for so long, but it's funny because, I mean, it's 9:13 right now, and the date is 10/11/12. My husband went into work a little bit early, so he's gone. He normally wouldn't be gone until about 9:30 anyways, but so he's gone. My son's in bed since about 7, so usually when he's gone and my son's in bed, I'm so exhausted that I don't feel like doing much of anything. Maybe I might watch a little TV, but usually I just go to bed. So to be honest, it's been kind of hard to get these vlogs going. I don't seem like I don't feel like I have um, a routine down, because I'm so new at doing this. I don't feel like I know when I should do it or how I can do it with taking care of my son all day. So but anyways, that's going to be something I want to talk about in kind of like the My Story video. And I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I think I'm going to make it after this and then upload it also. So look out for that. Um, so like I said, today is 10/11/12, and I am 17 weeks, and I can't even believe it because I feel like I was just 6 weeks. I mean, time has really flown by. I feel like um, I'm so preoccupied with my son that I feel like maybe I don't not pay attention as much, but like I forget. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I forget I'm pregnant. Whereas when I was pregnant with my son, it's all I lived and breathed because I was so excited about it. And I'm excited about this one too. It's just that I have my 1-year-old to preoccupy my time, and so it's taken. You know what I mean? So um, it's a little harder, but I don't know. Let's get into some of these questions, I suppose. Um, all right, so there's a total of 18, and they're going to go quick because they're basically just yes or no questions, at least this early in my pregnancy. So number 1, how far along are you? So 17 weeks. Um, number 2 is total weight gain. I haven't been to the doctor in a few weeks. But I believe my last total was 5 pounds, I want to say. I know that I lost 5 pounds in the early stages just because I was so sick. I had no appetite and I rarely ate, so I think this is just a way of me gaining my 5 pounds back. So number 3 is maternity clothes, and I'm assuming that means have I bought any or am I using any? I'm not using any, and I have not bought any. Actually, I take that back. I did just buy a pair of maternity jeans from Old Navy, and they should be here tomorrow, actually. And I think that's all I'm going to buy because I have a lot left over from my son. I gave birth to him in October 2nd to be exact. So I had a little bit for work that I had to use, so that's pretty much what I could use during the winter. And then with these jeans, and then sweaters and whatnot are always bulky anyway, so it's really no problem. I don't know, I can't get over the fact that it's so expensive to buy maternity clothes, and you only wear them for a short amount of time. Um, Not even the full 9 months, unless you're super tiny and you show early, and it's just like I don't know. I can't get over even the jeans were $35 from Old Navy, and it took me 2 days to hit the submit button in order to buy it because I was like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe that 35 could go to something else. You know what I mean? Something else more important. But in the end, I decided to do it because sometimes you need something for you. You know what I mean? I feel like all I do is spend money on things that we need in the house or things that Mason needs. So I don't know. I feel guilty sometimes buying things for me, but it needed to be done. So, number 4 is stretch marks. I don't have any new ones, but I do have a lot from when I was pregnant with Mason. He was born 8 pounds, 11 and a half ounces, so he was kind of a larger baby. And I did have a C-section, so I do have that scar as well. But honestly, really nothing new. And not that I examine myself at all or too often, but I don't think I have anything new. Being only 17 weeks, it hasn't completely popped that far, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm not one of those people that um, I don't know, like rub oil and the lotion. I don't know. I mean, I've never used it, and I don't know if it would really work, to be honest. I know the stretch marks are hereditary, and so I mean, I'm sure that the lotion can help to moisten your skin and help with elasticity, but I don't think that it's going to prevent you totally from having stretch marks. So um, I have them, and I'm not really concerned with them. They're for good reason, so I'm not worried about them. Um, let's see. Number 5 is sleep. Um, Horrible. I toss and turn all night long, and I keep waking my husband up. I keep staring at the clock. I don't know. I can't get comfortable. I'm a stomach sleeper, so not being able to sleep on my stomach because of the pressure and my uterus is poked out a bit. I don't know. It's always made me really uncomfortable to not sleep on my stomach. Sides are okay, but I was never a back sleeper. I can't stand it. It just I don't know. It hurts my back. I wake up with a sore back in the morning and I just hate it. So I was never a back sleeper, and the sides are okay, but I feel like I have to lay more on my hip or the back side of my hip so that I neglect laying somewhat on my stomach as well. It's just horrible. And sometimes I've noticed that it's hit or miss. I don't always sleep horribly, but when I do, it's like one of those nights where you're up all night long, and it's just I wake up in the morning and I say to myself, I can't wait until I go to bed. So it's I'll be happy when I can start getting some great sleep, which I don't think is going to happen for some years now. Um, and a lot of people suggested using those pregnancy pillows. I don't know. I don't know if it would work for me. A and B, they're like $60, the ones that I've been looking at. So I don't know. That's something I'll have to um, figure out later in the pregnancy and see how bad my sleeping is, and then maybe I will break down and buy one. But at this point, I don't think it's necessary for me, anyways. Um, Number 6 is best moment this week. I left that one blank because I don't really know. The only thing that I can really think about in terms of pregnancy is just the fact that, like the last 3 days, the baby has been moving a lot. It's just like, and it's not like, some people can confuse it with like gas bubbles or stomach pains or indigestion, but I think when you've had a child before, you know what you're looking for, or looking to feel rather. And I think that you're just more aware of it. You know what I mean? And so I don't know, just it's like little bubbles popping, like doo 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 doo. You know what I mean? Just because it's so early, it's not a full-on fledged kick yet. I have had it's a lot lighter than a kick, but I have had like little flicks. Do you know what I mean? So that's exciting, and I think it's going to be a pretty active pregnancy. I know Mason was busy 24/7, and I don't think that anything has changed, him being a year old now. So, um, let's see. Number 7 is miss anything. I would say sleeping on my stomach. We were just talking about that, and it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I can't get used to sleeping on my sides, and that's why I'm always back and forth. So, another thing is that I've been noticing, which is very strange for me because I don't ever drink, ever. Um, there's been random occasions where if we have like a family party, I'll drink like one of those wine coolers or Mike's Hard Lemonade, but one usually is enough and I cut it off. Um, and it's funny because, you know, Mason's party, we just had his birthday party, and we were gonna do like some beer for the men and just some, you know, wine coolers or something for the women. And I got thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That doesn't sound too bad. I wouldn't mind one of those. And then I'm like, hello, idiot, you're a baby, you can't have anything. So, I don't know. It's just been weird. Like that happened, and I think my husband wanted to go pick something up after work on the weekend or like a Friday night or something, and I was thinking about asking if he could bring me just like a wine cooler or something. And then it hit me again. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't drink. Like, you know what I mean? So it's been 2 times. I gotta sit up a little bit here. It's been 2 times, and I just find it really weird because I don't ever drink. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it's just because summer ended and I don't know, looking for something to cool me off. I don't know, but it's weird. Okay, number 8 is movements, and we just talked about that. I swear I started feeling the baby move at 13 and a half to 14 weeks. I've had people kind of tell me right around the same time that they felt it also. Mind you, I think it's easier to feel your baby kick earlier once it's like your second and on. I think if it's your first baby, sometimes it takes a little longer to like maybe 17 to 20 weeks or maybe even after. Um, but I swear at 13 and a half weeks I started feeling like little flutters and I was like, I think that's what I think that's what the baby is feeling like right now. And so I kept paying attention and that's kind of what kept happening and I mean, it's still happening, but now it's just a little bit um, stronger. So number 9 is food cravings. And I have to say, I have had absolutely nothing. Um, I'm watching Full House. It's on in the background. I've had absolutely nothing, and it's weird because normally I always feel like I need or want something, but since being pregnant and having my appetite back, I haven't really craved anything. The only thing that I can really think about is when I was on Pinterest not too long ago, I saw somebody pin a recipe for dill pickle dip, and it's so cliche, I know, but when I saw it and I saw the picture, I was like, oh, gotta have it. But I ended up never making it. And that's probably a good thing. That's probably the last thing I need is dip of some sort. So, we steered clear of that one. But yeah, I don't know, nothing. I guess if I could say what I've been eating more of lately, not so much as like it's a craving, but fruit. Um, like strawberries. I've been turning into a strawberry lately. I swear my son will turn into one too with the amount that he eats. He just started eating table food, and he just is obsessed with fruits. And maybe that's why I'm eating more because I have to cut it up for him. I'm not sure, but really nothing, no cravings. Number 10, anything make you sick or queasy? Yeah, everything. um, I mean, I mentioned this in my last video. I think it was my last video. Um, before having my son, I had like the hardest stomach ever. I never got queasy about anything. I could watch or listen or smell anything, and I really never got like that, ooh, like that gaggy feeling. But since having Mason, it's been really bad. And then it kind of went away, and I started to get back to normal. But now, after this pregnancy happened, I am just so weak. It's not even funny. I can't even talk to my husband about something that grosses me out in very minimal detail because I will like just start heaving. I mean, it's just so gross. It's so gross. But what I talked about in my last video was changing my son's diaper, and it never was really that bad. It was always me changing diapers versus my husband because he couldn't deal with it. But now it's completely reversed because I cannot handle it. And sometimes, like I mentioned in the video, I will wrap like a t-shirt around like the middle section of my face so it covers my nose, and it's hilarious. I mean, my son's like, "What, like, what's going on? What are you doing?" But like I said, if my husband's gone and I'm the only one here to do it, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. You know what I mean? So definitely diapers. Thinking about anything that grosses me out, like certain foods that I don't eat. Like I'm a vegetarian, and I don't eat fish either. So anything like raw looking makes me really sick. Anything that smells, like we were in the grocery store today, and I don't know what I was smelling, but it just smelled like something was rotten. I don't know if it was like fish department or what, but it just almost started to make me gag. It was that bad. So pretty much anything. I have a really weak stomach right now, and I really have to watch um, what I smell, think about, look at, all that sort of thing. So it's pretty tough. Um, Number 11 is the gender. We find out 2 weeks from tomorrow, so it's the 26th of October, and it's 8:30 in the morning, and I'm really, really, really excited. I'm kind of like torn because I don't know what to do. I don't know if Well, I know that my husband can't make it. He's in school. He just started school this semester, so he works nights and he goes to school during the day. So then he sleeps in the afternoon. So I don't rarely ever see him, um, which sucks. But that'll be in a different video. um, so he can't make it. He'll be in class, and I'm really upset, and he's really upset. But it's classes he can't miss because it's near his final, so he really needs to be there. Um, like I said, he's really disappointed. He was there with Mason when we found out he was a boy, and it just was such a moment. Do you know what I mean? When you find out, it's like a one of those life changing moments, and I don't know. It's so cool, but I feel so bad he can't make it. So I have an idea, and I don't know if I'm strong enough to do it. Um, I think what I want to do, not what I think I have the patience to do, but I think what I want to do is have my anatomy scan and then have the tech write down whether it's a boy or girl and put it in an envelope. And that way, when my husband gets home later that day, we can open it together and still have that moment together. Um, I don't know. I feel so selfish not doing that for him, not waiting. But I don't know. I'm just so impatient. I have to know. I'm dying to know. I really want it to be a girl, and I don't want that to sound selfish. I mean, obviously I'd be happy if it's a boy, but um, I want my boy and my girl, and I just want to be done. I love children. I don't know if I can handle a lot of them. And plus, we just bought our house last year. We have 3 bedrooms, and I don't want to outgrow the house. We just moved in. I love it, and I want to be here for as long as we can. And I don't know. But like I said, if it's a boy, I mean, obviously I'm completely happy. But that's um, just in my own perfect world that that's what it would be, just a boy and a girl, and we could cut it off. But so I don't know. I'll have to talk to my husband and see how he feels about it, and I don't know, see if maybe he would be mad if I found out. Um, but that's something I'll elaborate on too. So 2 weeks from tomorrow, so the 26th. 26th, so then I'll know. 13 is symptoms. Um, I've had in the beginning a lot of headaches. Um, Not so much now, but they're frequent enough. Um, I only have heartburn when I eat things that have sauce, like pizza or spaghetti, which has only been twice so far that I've had heartburn. Um, I've been having a lot of the round ligament pain, and I've had it for a few weeks now, but it just seems like in the middle of the night when I roll from side to side, I don't know if it's the way that I'm moving or whatnot, but it just feels like I don't know, like a Charlie horse, like you get in the back of your calf. Um, so that doesn't feel good. It lasts for a few seconds, but it goes away. And the other thing, I'm looking at my notes here, is just that I'm extremely tired still. This is supposed to be the time where I'm feeling energized and I'm feeling good. I don't know if it's because I already have a 1-year-old that I'm taking care of all day that makes me tired. I don't know if I can blame it on the pregnancy so much as my child. And that I'm pretty much the sole caretaker because my husband's, at work and school. So, um, I don't know, but I'm very tired. So, and I think I'm gonna have to stop this video. I'm already at 21 minutes. I think I'm gonna make a part two because I'm not sure how much I can upload on YouTube. So, stick around and I'll make a part two. Thanks for watching.